welcome back. Today we are going to make a fall specialty, or maybe not a specialty to some of you, but it is going to be amazing. We are going to take just our simple butter cake and some other ingredients, and we're going to make an apple cider donut bundt cake. And the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to preheat your oven to 325. You're going to get one of these bundt cakes, and you're going to generously spray it with oil. We're going to use our avocado oil spray because it does have a high heat point. And so we are going to go ahead and spray this generously. Preheat your oven to 325. Set that aside, and we will be right back to show you all the ingredients that we're going to use for the apple cider donut cake. And if you're a Yankee like me, this will blow your socks off. Alright guys, what we've done is we've got one box of yellow or butter cake mix in a bowl. I've got my 1 teaspoon of vanilla in there. You're going to need vanilla. You are going to need a 3/4 cup of apple cider, which we have right here. We have some brown sugar, cinnamon, 3 eggs. We need a 1/2 cup of applesauce, and we need some sugar, and that's 1/4 cup of sugar. So we're going to go ahead and use that vanilla sugar that we just made in our previous video, and we'll go ahead and add that now. Get that out of there. It's going to have these beautiful specks of vanilla. Oh, I love that. See the little specks of vanilla in there? We're going to go ahead and add that. Take that little piece of pot out. We don't want that in there. And then we are going to add 1/4 cup of unsalted butter, 2 tablespoons of cinnamon, and we've got the vanilla and brown sugar. So we're going to go ahead and get that unsalted butter, and I'll be right back. Our butter already, and we're going to add the 2 tablespoons of cinnamon, 1, and that's not quite full. Let's get that full. 2, and you want 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, which we have not opened this bag yet, so we'll go ahead and do that. We want 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. This is light brown sugar. There. And then we're going to add our applesauce, which is 1/2 cup of applesauce. And we're going to go ahead and add the eggs. And I just do this, y'all, because I just kind of watch. And usually you should crack these in a bowl, a separate bowl. But I'm kind of doing this for video's sake, just to make it quick. And get the eggs in there. There we go. You gotta be careful when you do that, when you gotta hit it more than once, because that's when the shell seems to come out. Alright, there's that. Let me wash my hands. The only thing we haven't added is our apple cider, and you gotta have that to make an apple cider donut cake, right? A bundt cake. So let me go over the ingredients with you one more time. You're gonna need a box cake, yellow cake, or butter cake mix. You're going to need 3/4 cup of apple cider, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. Oh, that's for, you're gonna have a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon and some sugar for the top. I guess that's the 2 tablespoons. I put it in there, so we got 2 tablespoons of sugar in there, or cinnamon. 1/2 cup of applesauce, 3 large eggs, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. I just said a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, but I believe that you're going to use the 2 tablespoons of cinnamon and the 1/4 cup of sugar for the glaze that's going to go on top, and then 1/4 cup of unsalted butter. And we're going to go ahead and mix that up. Oven preheated and our bundt pan greased with avocado oil. We're going to go ahead and get our 3/4 cup of apple cider. And this is the unfiltered from North America, so that's really the best kind. It's the unfiltered. Let me see where we're at. Just a smidge more. There, okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and add that to our mixture. Oh my gosh, y'all need smell-o-vision. It smells so good in here. I love apple cider, but you can only drink a little bit. It's so sweet to me, but I love it. Just I can't only drink a little bit because it's so sweet. So we're gonna go and mix this up, and I'm gonna use my little handy dandy handheld mixer, and we're going to just mix this up, and we'll be right back. I'm sure y'all just want to see this, but move that so you can see. We have applesauce in there. I know some of the recipes call for you to shred an apple and put it in there. That would be great too. Or nuts, but we're not going to do that because we want it to be more of an authentic apple cider donut taste. So we're just going to go ahead and put it out there. Mix this up so it's of a desired consistency of a cake mix. And oh my goodness, if you guys could smell this. Smells amazing. Just gonna go slowly on this. And then I think for my sugar that I'm gonna put on top of it, I'm going to put some nutmeg in there. It adds a little something with some cinnamon and sugar. It adds a really nice spice. Kind of like a hot spice, but it's not really hot. I know that makes no sense, but if y'all know what nutmeg is, you'll know what I'm talking about. It adds a really special, kind of like clove, a little bit. Adds a little something. All right, so we've got this mixed up, and we'll be right back. We're gonna go ahead and just add it to our bundt pan, and then you're gonna bake it for 30 to 35 minutes. In the oven, we're getting ready to put it in the oven, and like I said, you want to bake this for 30 to 35 minutes. And then on top, we're going to just add some cinnamon and granulated sugar, and that would be it. And you're going to have a fantastic apple cider donut bundt cake. This is perfect for breakfast, for your dinner parties, your potlucks, or just to eat with some coffee. All right, be right back. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to make a really simple video similar to the cinnamon and sugar video I made a while back. And this one's going to be a little different and very easy. Once again, I'm going to teach y'all how to make vanilla bean sugar. I actually bought this bag. I'm going to put my vanilla bean sugar in this bag. It's a sealable bag. I bought this at a little market, and so this is not mine, but I'm using the label just to tell y'all what it is. And you can use this in coffee, tea, any other recipe that you want to use, homemade cakes, homemade frosting. But you can see I have several vanilla beans here. You can get these in your local grocery. I have one split. And we're going to scrape the beans out of there. I've already scraped some. You can see there's some out. And you're going to want a food processor for this. I've got my food processor out, and also some regular granulated sugar. And we'll be right back, and I'm going to show you how we're going to scrape that out, put it in the food processor. It's like a very simple process. It should only take you a couple minutes, and then you can store it in a Ziploc bag and keep it for whatever recipes you want to use it in. I like to put mine in tea, so that's what I use mine for. So there we go, and I'll be right back. So now what you're going to do is you're going to just start off with 1 cup of regular granulated sugar. You're just going to pour that into your food processor. We're going to go ahead and set this aside, and we are going to scrape out those vanilla beans. Like I told you, Oh, there's a lot of goodness in there, y'all. And of course, my dishwasher's running. So you can see there is the vanilla bean. We're gonna go ahead and put that in the sugar. And it doesn't seem like a lot because it really isn't a lot. Because it's a lot of like the meat, I guess, of the vanilla bean. I'm gonna go ahead and scrape a little bit more out of there. You guys would be surprised. Vanilla bean is so expensive in the store, but you'd be surprised at what you can get out of this. So all right, and now we're just going, and that is from like a half of vanilla bean, okay? 1 cup of sugar to half of the meat of the inside of a vanilla bean. And we're just gonna whisk this. I'm gonna turn it on low. We're gonna whisk this, like pulse it. Most of your this is an old food processor. It's so funny, I have a brand new one at Cuisinart that I absolutely love. I haven't pulled it out yet to start it because this is my old trusty one. And it's a Hamilton Beach, can you believe that? It's just really trustworthy. So I'm gonna use it till I can't use it no more. I'm one of those old school people. So we're gonna go ahead and pulse this. And we are going to just pulse it quickly, well actually slowly, not quickly. Just like that. And we want to incorporate the beans. It's going to take a few times. Ooh. And you got to be careful because if you use or pulse this too much, it's going to turn into powdered sugar. Did you guys know that? That's another tip for you. If you use a food processor, you can make powdered sugar with your granulated sugar. But right now we're just going to make vanilla bean sugar. And so I'm going to take a look at it. It smells heavenly, y'all. Smells so good, so good, so good. We're going to go ahead and scrape some more of the bean out. It almost looks kind of mundane to do this, but you get a lot of meat. Doesn't look like much when you're doing it, but it really is very, very concentrated and amazing. The taste, amazing. Okay, here we go. We're gonna just pulse that again. And you will start to see little specks in there. We're gonna go ahead and take all these beans off and dump all this in there. And it is moist, so you're gonna have to be careful because it will stick. So you're gonna have to just make sure. We're gonna pulse this 1 or 2 times more. Oops, we don't have it on right. Smells good. I'm going to show y'all. Look here. You'll see the little specks in there, I think. You can see them. And then what we're going to do now is we are just going to take the sugar out. We're going to put it in this bag. And what I'm going to do is add the remainder of these vanilla pods right into this bag because it will turn this color after a while. And of course I believe this is a different, oh no, this is pure cane sugar, so it's the same sugar. It'll turn color after a while because the vanilla seeps in. And so we're going to go ahead and just add this to our bag. I'm going to go ahead and get a funnel. I'll be right back and show you. It's got a little serving spoon with it, which is really nice. I'm going to get a funnel and then be right back. If you don't have any of these funnels, you need a smaller funnel, small opening and a large opening. These are perfect for so many different things, but something like this, super perfect. Now that we've pulsed our sugar, we're just going to go ahead and add it with this funnel right into the bag. Oh, it smells so good, y'all. Oh my goodness. Smells so good. Here's what's nice. This is going to be easy cleanup, right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add these pods right to the sugar. And these, even the ones that we opened, you'll see the inside still has some vanilla bean in there. And we're gonna just add this all in to our sugar. We're gonna add our trusty little spoon, serving spoon, back in the bag. And you know, any of you crafters out there, this is a perfect little gift that you can sell. Now, just letting you know the price point on this. This bag I bought at a market for $14, and it is, doesn't say how much, but I'm guessing like, oh, 15 ounces, 425 grams. Here's the thing about this. You can make these and sell them at your local craft fair, but just a word of warning, you only want to probably use one of these vanilla bean pods, only because that is very expensive in the store. So, and what we're gonna do is I'm gonna just mix this all up, mix it together, and let all that vanilla, those pods I put in there, seep into this. This is probably about 3 cups of sugar in this whole bag. And you could make these and sell them at your local craft fairs. Like I said, you probably only want to use maybe a couple cups of sugar. And I've used, oh, actually, you know what? I think this is about 2.5 cups. I said 3 because I only used 1 cup of sugar. And there was probably maybe 2 cups in this whole bag. So 2 cups of sugar to 1 vanilla bean pod. $14, it's quite expensive, but I can tell you that the vanilla beans are very expensive, as I said earlier, and you would like to get those and you can make a nice little profit. But the really best thing is to keep this in your pantry for other things, such as baking, tea, iced tea, you name it. You can use it for a variety of different things. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. We made vanilla bean sugar. It is really delicious, and I thank y'all for stopping by and watching, and we will be bringing you more videos, and appreciate you watching Mom's Cheers to Home. Thanks again. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, or give us a big thumbs up. We appreciate our viewers. Thank you so much. Bye. Hey guys, here is the finished apple cider donut cake, and I've got a little apple cider in a bowl and some cinnamon and vanilla sugar, vanilla bean sugar. And I thought instead of using nutmeg that I'm just going to use some of this apple pie spice. It's going to add a little bit more apple. I'm going to just put some of that right there in that. And I believe this has, let's see what this has here in it. Cinnamon, nutmeg, and allspice, which will make a really delicious addition. And here's what we're going to do. We are going to just take our little brush, silicone brush, and we're just going to brush on some apple cider vinegar onto our cake, just like that. This is just going to make it really, really moist. And you don't want a lot, just a little bit, so that the cinnamon sugar will adhere. Let's keep a little bit more. And then we're going to use your hands, and my hands are really clean. And you're going to sprinkle that on. Or you can do it with the spoon, which probably makes more sense. But yeah, that actually works better. So we're just going to sprinkle that sugar, cinnamon mixture on the cake after you've used a little bit of apple cider to brush on the cake. And that is all you need. We're going to go ahead and save the rest of that for some toast. And we'll just dump this out. But there it is, guys, our beautiful apple cider donut cake. It looks like a donut, but it's actually a bundt cake. And we're going to cut a piece of this. It is probably My guess is it smells delicious, and I bet it's really delicious to eat. And this is a great, whoops, my TV just came on. It's a really good addition and a really fabulous fall dessert. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber already. And to those of you that are, we appreciate you. Thanks so much for watching Mom's Cherished Home. Bye.